You know, I almost fell into the toilet again, knucklehead.
Oops. I'm sorry. Did I leave the toilet seat up again?
Yes. You know you did. Why can't you remember to put it down? I think you do it on purpose.
Why do you always think I do it on purpose? It's just an old habit that's really hard to break.
Well, the next time I get stuck inside the toilet bowl, I'm going to call you to come help me out. How about that?
Hi, my name is Michael Williams and thank you for joining me. At the recording of this video, I've been married for over 22 years and I'm only 44 years old. Now, has it been easy for my wife and I? Absolutely not. We've had our ups and downs and ins and outs. But we've learned two things that have helped to keep us together for so long. One is we've learned to be committed to each other. If you're not committed, it's simply not going to work. It's like having one foot in and one foot out. The second thing that we have learned and that we're still learning is how to communicate more effectively. Now, I've been teaching relationship retreats as a relationship coach for the past several years, and I also have a background in ministry. And let me just tell you that the vast majority of people that I've worked with, and there's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, the vast majority of them come to the retreats for primarily one reason. What do you think that is? It is to improve in some way their communication. So it doesn't matter whether it's sex or intimacy or fun or finances or children, it all boils down to having effective communication. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing with you a 4-part mini course on how to create a more loving, peaceful relationship environment. Now, what do I mean when I say relationship environment? Well, you can learn all the communication techniques in the world, but if you're living in an environment that's full of anger and bitterness and hatred and where you just don't like each other and you're not talking to each other, then it doesn't matter what techniques you learn, it's simply not going to work. So what I'm going to do is share with you a very simple strategy, if you will, to soften and to create a kind of relationship environment where good communication can start. Does that make sense? So, when you give me your name and your email address, you're going to be instantly redirected to the first part of this course. Now, I know you're asking, well, Michael, why do I need to give you my name and email address? Here's why. 2 reasons. 1, it helps me track who's accessing the information. A second reason, now listen to this, have you ever signed up for something or saw something on the web and maybe you forgot about it or you didn't need it right then and then you wanted to access it later and you couldn't find it? I know that's happened to me. When you give me your name and email address, I'm not going to send you 10,000 emails, but I will periodically email you with pertinent information related to this. And what will happen is, invariably, there'll be a time when maybe you've forgotten about this or maybe you've looked at it and you lost it or something, and you'll get that email and you go, just what I was looking for, or oh, now I need that. So does that make sense? So that's the reason, those are the 2 reasons that I need your name and your email address. Now, another question you may be asking is this really free? And is there going to be something that I have to buy? Well, the answer is yes, it's really free. No, there's nothing you have to buy. But yes, there is something that you can buy if you want. So let me repeat that again. Yes, this is really free. You're really going to get a 4-part course of techniques that I actually use every single day in my own relationship. I'm giving you the real stuff that you can use to literally stop arguments and stop arguing, because what happens when you do that is it creates that peaceful environment where you can start communicating. I'm going to send you that information. No, you don't have to buy anything to access that information, but if you like it and you want to take the audio with you and you want a written guide, then you have an opportunity to purchase that and download it. Does that make sense? I just want to be totally honest and upfront with you about when you give me your name and email address, what you're going to get and what you're going to see. There's no tricks. This is exactly what you're going to get. Well, I'm very excited. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me. I hope that you will access this course and take advantage of it. It really does work. It works instantly, it works immediately. In fact, let me just give you the 4 major benefits of this course quickly. 1, you can use it by yourself, you don't need your partner. 2, you can use it instantly, you don't have to wait and develop and do something, you can start using it instantly. 3, you can see results immediately, that is, if you use one of the techniques, you can see the results immediately. And 4, you don't have to use all 4 of the techniques. You can use any one of them and still see results. So I hope that that's been helpful for you. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. My name is Michael Williams.